Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC East. It's the Giants and the Bulls, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the New York Giants. Again, everyone, with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Brooklyn Ball Club. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Now Norwood. And able to get this out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he is, without any question at all, the focal point of this offense. Had an unbelievable game running the football last time out. And we're not just talking about little scampers here and there for 5 or 10 yards. We're talking about big, long, explosive, field-flipping runs. And that's something this defense is well aware of.
A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now Spiller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Spiller. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. But that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer.
They'll run the option to start the drive.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping it air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. On the screen, complete to Spiller. And some room to maneuver. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Bernard. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Bernard. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bulls are able to widen their advantage.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed...
On 1st down, Bernard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
This is Spiller. And some room to roam now. And just shutting him off there. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
And that one complete to Hart. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And quickly they get to the line. They'll give to Spiller. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. To throw on second down. Bernard, flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. On 1st and 10, Bernard. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he gets us up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Throwing on 1st down. Bernard. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. This is Smith with a grab. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The drive starts with a give to Spiller. Runs over him. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with Spiller. And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now Matthews couldn't really tell what happened there defensively, but he's still down. We'll check on his status when we get back. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 3rd down, Bernard. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Dancing to his left. shoves him aside. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bulls are able to add on to that lead.
And that's it.
A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. On first down, Bernard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Back to throw. Bernard. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. Looking to throw. Bernard. Underneath to Spiller. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll make it a second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he fends him off. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Off play action. Bernard buying time to his left. And Allen's got it. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again on the ground, again it's Spiller. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. to throw on third down. Bernard, and it's caught. Touchdown. Penny Hart, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bulls are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that was absolutely ideal.
On 1st and 10, Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Will Harris. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the home team here, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.
And today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Bulls and the Texans, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24 or 28. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again. Bernard. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown. Tyree Jackson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bulls have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quick.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And that's why he's one of the best.
On 1st and 10, Bernard. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 81 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Throwing on 1st down. Bernard dumps it off for Spiller. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown. They'll start with the option. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. Avoiding the tackle, Bernard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play. That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You have to.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyree Jackson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bulls are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Vontaze Burfict, the one to get him down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first. To their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun, Bernard. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bulls have taken a 6. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's out to the flat for Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Come on now, let's go.
Now Green, staying on the ground. Let's hope he's all right. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that
one, huh? Touchdown! Andy Isabella, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bulls have got it on cruise control.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably...
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He can't get him down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And this pass broken up. The contact. On first down, Bernard. Wright's got it. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
Back now here on EA Sports. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Raquel Armstead, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bulls are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points.
And how about the situation that we're in right now, because this is the 4th quarter.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And hang on here. We've got an injury timeout. That's the QB, Dwayne Haskins, down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff to Ingram. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there. Hands it off out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Let's go! Let's go!
And now Matthews couldn't really tell what happened there defensively, but he's still down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 2nd down and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
At the 37-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Oh, that's money in the bank, man. Come on now. Let's do this. Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23.
118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Don't be scared of it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you'll only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
36.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Complete to right.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Bring it.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Check. Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for our visitors, that early momentum continues here as they move to